Greetings and welcome in, everyone. It's me, Dashboard Devil, and we are here on a planet in the No Man's High uh, regions in Eissentam. I had to think a minute. We've been kind of bouncing around galaxies all over the place lately. But I just want to say thank you for joining, and we've got a lot to do today. Hopefully, we can get it done. It might be a little bit tedious, but I'm going to try to make it less so. We answering questions and maybe taking breaks periodically. Check out other goings on. And right now, I don't have the chat up, so I don't know what's going on. So give me 1 second, running a little bit behind as per the usual. Just give me a quick second here and let me bring things up. And hey, we've got Scott Rinse Repeat. Welcome in, my friend. Glad you could join today. I am finishing up the last little bit to set up. Because, like I said, running late. But that ain't nothing new here. I have every intention of starting earlier every single time, and every time it just doesn't happen for whatever reason. But here we are, and we're about to kick it off. If my chat is going to cooperate, I'll just give it a second to do its thing. Come on, man, what the hell? All good, just got home from work anyway. All right. Fantastic. And, you know, you're pretty much the only person here right now. So, yeah, I was hoping to see an emoji as well. Like, he is seriously, you know, I last week I made this post in No Man's High and said, you know, I'm expecting an emoji at this point, and if not, if we don't get it then it's just Sean fucking with us, and he's going to continue fucking with us until the very last moment. And that seems to be what's happening right now. I I thought for sure on Friday. I thought for sure, and it would drop on Wednesday, and then we would have, you know, bug fixes, you know, the first couple of bug fixes done by the time it was going to be, you know, Sunday, the big day. I figured they would play it like that, but no. No. Yeah, at this point I yeah, I'm expecting that very thing. Just a shadow drop on the day, and not no emojis, just a drop. And I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens, because I don't know. I don't know. And my little device that I keep the chat open on isn't working, so I've got my phone open, and we may just have to run with that because it's just acting up today. Let's see if I can hit one more. There we go. Now we got it. Yeah, I mean that would be pretty cool. Like, Sean does like to mess with us in that way, so I think it could easily be something like that. Just a shadow drop day of the anniversary and just have everyone go at absolutely batshit. All right, so this is what I've started working on. It's not a huge base. I feel like I could have made it bigger, but I was just kind of I wasn't sure how I was going to be able to pull it off, and it's been an absolute nightmare to get it to this point. Glitch building is pretty hosed, and I've had a massive amount of difficulty putting together something that should have gone together much faster. I'll probably have the core of it made in time, but I'm not expecting to have what my original vision was done in time. But we'll see. And we can always, day of, work on it some more, or if I find time to stream between now and then, maybe we'll throw some more bricks at it. But let's take a look at what I've got so far. And let me tell you, like the top pyramid part was easy. That was the easiest part, believe it or not. And but getting this bottom part to function properly and the glitches that I needed to build it not working. Oh man, it has put me through my paces and tested my strength and will greatly. So, a little note here. So there's nothing that does, there's no parts that do this angle naturally. So what I've had to do was put parts on that line and at the same plane as all of these other parts that do fit it. That's basically like this part right here is is the same as that top part right there, just pitched at a different angle so it opens up the gaps. But I wanted to make the actual atlas proportions on this base. And I knew that that was going to require a bit of creative, nonsense in order to get it to work out. Little did I know that glitch building was gonna be so freaking hosed, and all of the things that I had set up here, like I tried 3 or 4 different. There's like a remnant wire from one of my attempts. Um, and I couldn't get the parts to glitch in the right place or the right amount of them, and it just, or the right angle, because like all of this was at weird angles like you see right here, but even weirder than that. Like if I slap parts on that wire, let's see here. And now I can't even get a simple wire glitch to work. That's hilarious. It's even worse. Yeah, I can't even get that now. Okay, there we go. So this was the angle that I was working with to try to get some of these parts done, and I had like a whole circle that I was glitching here, but at one point I could no longer get anything to glitch at all. I tried half a dozen at least um, different techniques just for this one spot here, just to try to get that to work right. With the idea being that it would end up where I could run parts down that line, but it's just not working. But hey, who else do we have? Oh hey, it's Indestructible and Andre. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate you popping in. Dude, that looks pretty awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. I put so much into this. Oh, you did another collided planet? You posted a colliding planet for building purposes? Is that what you did? Because that would be awesome. Okay, so yeah, this is where I'm at. And the crazy part of this is that, see that right there? So I had to hand place, had to free place all of this and get it on that same plane as everything else. And so that's what we're gonna start doing a little bit of that. And if that gets to be a little too tedious and boring, then I'll start cleaning up the inside and whatnot, and maybe even start decorating and then come back and finish the edges later. But it's been wild. Visited your base this morning, but it was not loading in. Oh yeah, because I forgot to upload what I've got. So I should do that real quick. Has Sean dropped an emoji and I missed? No, not that I am aware of. I would know these things for sure. I know people everywhere that would be dropping the comment in my into the No Man's Hide Discord as soon as that happened, and I have not seen that as of 5 minutes ago. And hey, welcome in, Double Tap. Good to see you. Hey, it's Hippie Haida. What's up? All right, so yeah, I did a couple of different iterations of the circle. I finally got it to where I wanted it. It took me a minute to get where it looked even, and then later would realize it's perfectly centered within this triangle on the face. If I just aimed for that to begin with, I could have avoided half of the work, or a lot more than half. All right, so let's do this other side. I mean, like I was saying, like my whole plan was to make it glitchable so that I could do the exact same thing 8 times, but 4 times one direction, 4 times the other direction. And so I could just slap this on there, boom, 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 it would be done. Bam, 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 bam. No, it's just Sean has other plans, and it's not what I want. But it's what we got. So we're going to try it on this other side. I don't know how it's going to go because I'll show you this. It sits at different heights no matter how you spin it. So that sits nice and low. But that sits considerably different. I guess I should have left the other part over here. Oh wait, I did leave the other part. Yay, me. Okay. Thank you, past me, for leaving that place marker. All right. So let's try to figure this out. Going in this other direction. And this was a ton of trial and error. And I'm hoping that that will help me to do this a little bit faster on this go round. This is kind of the difficult part. Estimating where that wire is. Getting this at the perfect depth. And hoping for the right angle. But yeah, feel free to like ask any questions you might have. Oh, there we go. That's about the right depth. And I'll say this, that on the day of, we're going to kick it off with Podman Sky. So I'll be live streaming the podcast, which will also be live streamed by pretty much anyone who is attending and wants to do that. That is free to do. I'm trying to get this angle just right. It's not. Oh, dang it. Hey, I think that's it. Okay. So that should be pretty spot on. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty nice. Okay. So now I've got to come back here. Get rid of that because we can get that back easily. And they still haven't. Why have they not fixed this? This little triangle should have the same texture as this. It does not. That and this. They still have not fixed that. What are they even doing? What gives, Sean? What gives? These two parts. Still, after all this time. And I accidentally deleted that. After all this time, it's still just the wrong texture. Totally. Okay, let's check this out. I don't know if that's quite right. So usually what I have to do is just build it all the way down and see how close it is, and then I have to go in and make adjustments. I think Mike has an emoji detector. He usually posts about it within the hour of release. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Mike UK, right? Yeah, he's got his finger on the pulse at every moment and spreads that around. He's not in No Man's High, but there are a couple of people who will fetch it. Sometimes I will see Mike posting because we're in, I don't know, like 10 of the same Discords, or if not more, probably more. And but yeah, so I do kind of look out for him posting a lot. Okay, so... Okay, there's that. So then I delete those. And then drop that there. But I like it to point in that direction. And sometimes it likes to cooperate, other times it does not, as you all well know. There we go. That's how we wanted it. I come back and delete this. So I do have this whole, this is how I make it work thing happening. Slap that up there, slap that up there. So I want to see exactly how it looks. And that is so close. It's just barely off, but I think oh, actually it's that. I think we can, I think we'll be able to get away with it. Let's finish this out. Trying to keep the pattern consistent all the way down. Just because I feel like it helps with the overall aesthetic to match it all the way. And then let's see if we, oh, but that triangle part's not going to work. Let's just do a small, two small squares. And that's pretty good. If that feels like it's a problem later, I can just redo that side. I'll just kind of mess with it and see how it goes. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, we're gonna kick off doing Podman Sky on Sunday. I thought we would do a big get together for No Man's Hive before the podcast, but that's kind of early, and I don't want to. I'd rather do a No Man's High extravaganza right after the podcast. That way, I don't have like because there's like a bunch of pre-game stuff for the podcast. Everybody has to get there. There's a sound check. There's a bunch of checks and balances. Make sure everybody is on the same page. And so there's that. So instead of interrupting hanging out with No Man's High to do that, we'll do that first and then do a big, longer kind of extended hangout for No Man's High. And it'll be stream all the way for me. I might take a break occasionally, but yeah, we'll get up to shenanigans, have some good times. We'll be giving away all kinds of fun free stuff, herbal crunchies, perpetual cakes, whatever we come up with. Oh, hey, it's Joy Roth. Welcome in. So good to see you. All right. Let's get back at this. This is just like the tedious, tricky part. Especially because kind of flying blind. And, you know, joysticks like to joystick and not always go where you want it to. Okay. And this is the trickiest part about hand placing or free placing this stuff. Just getting at the right depth. Oh, so... oh, hey, it's Delta One. Welcome in, my dude. So, I am building... Let me drop this into place. I don't think that's quite in the right place, but we're building a an accurate proportioned atlas, and it's based on the angle of this right here, the pyramid, because I knew that that was the only way it was going to finish off the bottom of it at the correct angles. Because like there's only so small down here till you get to the bottom, and it's just not going to do the right thing. I do need to elevate it up a little bit because it's sitting a little too low. Because there's like this shelf sort of thing, angle right here. I want to try to eliminate that and have this kind of go down into that part right in there. That little groove right in there. We'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to get it to do exactly that, but we're going to try. So yeah, proportionally accurate atlas is what I've been dreaming of for a while. And how's it going, Delta? How you feeling lately? And Hunt? Oh, thanks for hitting that like button reminder there, Delta. I appreciate it. Okay, where was I? Right. I don't know that that is going to be correct. Oh man, it's nice. Oh, that's better than I hoped. Wow, that lineup on those two is so nice. Not perfect, but damn close. Okay. I'm going to figure this out. And so you guys are benefiting from me having made lots of errors and trying to figure this out. And all of the hours of wasted glitch building only for it to not work. Oh, be glad you didn't have to sit through any of that. Be glad, I tell you. So now, you know, when you look at this, it just looks like I know what I'm doing. When I figured it all out along the way. This might be pretty solid. this might be pretty freaking solid. Feeling good. Daughter was home sick, but my wife's finally home, so I'm lying down. I bet. I bet. You're still recovering, man. Oh, Andre, you've got to head out. Have fun. We will do just that. I will catch you later. Probably in the No Man's High Discord. Have a good one. Alright, so that went pretty good. And I think I'm happy with that. Like, that's not terrible. For fucking free placing this, that's not bad. This side's a little off, but I don't know that it's going to matter once I delete the wires. Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit ago, Delta. Uh, Scott and I were talking about it. Maybe just shadow dropping day of on Sunday, no fanfare, no emoji, just to completely screw with us. Just completely screw with us. That's totally within Sean's wheelhouse. Seriously. Alright, I'm coming over here to save because I really should save after every line that I do. Boo, negativity, boo, hiss. Yeah, Shadow Drop would be hilarious. That's what I'm expecting at this point. Like in No Man's High, I said something like, I'm expecting an emoji by this day and a drop by this day. But if that doesn't happen, I'm expecting Sean to completely just screw with us and wait till the last minute. It appears that that's what's happening. Okay. Alright, and I'm just doing this to save that spot if I need to redo it later. Kind of gets it out of the way so I can see things better. Forgot to do that. Oh, I did it over here. Just I've never known you could do that before. What? How? Okay. So what I did was I hovered over the part and then I hit L1 and it brought up compatible parts. I've never noticed that before. How have I never noticed that? How am I today years old and I'm just now noticing this? Compatible parts. What the heck, man? I've never used this. I've never used this, Joyrop. I had no idea. Just a complete rebuild, reset the simulation. No! No! What up, Super Soft Drink? Welcome in. Yeah, like I didn't know this was a thing. What does it do when I highlight the pyramid? Okay, it doesn't do anything when I hit that. What about this? Okay, compatible parts. That's just new to me. Didn't know. And I just did it by accident. Hilarious. Alright, let's get back and do this angle now. You know, if I'm being brutally honest, this is going much faster than I thought it was gonna go. So that is very happy making. Famous last words, right? I really should know better than to say stuff like that. I really should. Okay, come on. Just gotta coax it in there in the right place. So close. Yeah, that's closer. Alright, let's follow the line and see how we did. Alright. Sometimes you gotta delete. There's so many times where I had to delete a shit ton of parts just to try to get the glitch building to work. Oh man, it was a nightmare. But I also, at the same time, I figured out little ways to get around some of the things that I was having trouble with. Like needing to, you know, I couldn't put this exactly where I wanted it to follow that angle because I couldn't get the glitch build to work. So I've got that, but that's no good because of how high it is above that line. So I basically got to move it like a half of a pyramid or half of a triangle over. So but these parts won't easily stick, or so that part won't easily stick where I need it to. So I had to come up with a way to move it just a half a step instead of a full step. And so I worked out this. Doesn't look like much, but it helps a whole lot. And then I drop that back into its original place. And then we can go just do this back and forth all the way down. Oh, that is already way far off the line. So we're gonna kick that back, start this over a little bit. Yeah, I don't see any other way except for Sean to shadow drop it at this point. He has traditionally enjoyed messing with us and going outside of expectations. Like the emoji to drop pattern hasn't always been exactly like that. There's been times when it's dropped much later than expected or much sooner than expected. He does like to keep us on our toes, I do believe. Okay, that might be the right angle. I just got to get it at the right depth. And you know, if you what's your like ideal update at this point? What's the thing or a couple of things that that you guys have been wanting? I know I've been wanting stuff like a guest book, a fix for all of the freaking glitch building. Like, come on, the glitch builders have kept this game alive up until Corvettes. I feel like we deserve a little something something. Like, just fix the shit. Let us do our thing. Fix the shit. I also want a guest book that people can sign. I mean, wouldn't that be cool if someone could just sign the guest book at your base? Okay, that is correct. Oh, that looks pretty solid. New building system. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. Hey, Mr. Sinister, welcome in. Well, one thing I'm really hoping for, I I I can't imagine that it's actually going to happen. But the thing that would make me like insanely over the moon happy is if they use the if they turn the NMS 10 design into an actual decal in the game. Like, Mr. Sinister and I worked hard on that logo, bringing it about and making sure you could actually make it in the game. And I'm hoping against hope, as one would say, that they're gonna throw us a bone and give it to us. Like I said, not holding my breath none, but damn, that'd be cool as fuck. Just be cool as fuck. Okay, that is definitely sitting it at a different angle. Fuck it, we're just gonna run with that. And I'll do this. Let this go. Okay, it's only going 2 spots. That's fine. But yeah, I think it would be great. That's what I would love above all else. Oh shit! What did Steam Labs do? What? There's nothing wrong with that. What the hell, Streamlabs? What was it thinking? I have a theory. We're getting magic, more light new fire systems testing, but not a junky one. New staffs to go with it, and a new expedition to hype LNF with traveler heads from LNF with a new bigger tease. That would be unreal and a little unhinged, and I would be totally down for that. What up, Murdoch? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Good to see you. Like everyone wants Light No Fire. No, not happening. This is No Man's Sky show. See, that's what I've been saying this whole time. But they might tease and give us something cool. Yeah, like I've been saying this whole time that Light No Fire is not going to drop anywhere near the anniversary. That they were gonna, like, no self-respecting game dev is gonna want their major anniversary of a game to be usurped by a new game. Like why would you do that? Why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I've been going under the assumption that they were going to give the 10th anniversary a little room to breathe, and then give us something after the fact. Give us Light No Fire, or throw us a bone for Light No Fire. Okay, we did really freaking well this time. Like, that's probably the best side that I've done so far. That is so right on. And a nice way to fix the build dash. Atlas looks amazing. Thank you. Ah, God, this has been a nightmare doing this. And I know it was like one of the faults with glitch building right now is putting too many objects in one area especially at a weird angle. Doing a straight lateral like this was easy to do. This was super easy to do. Hardly required any deep thought. And didn't require any major glitching either. But glitching, I did do some glitching here just to test out some ideas, and they worked on a flat plane, but as soon as I put them at like this freaking angle right here, oh man, it was hit or miss at best, and mind-numbingly frustrating at worst. Hours, I tell you, hours. So many hours trying to get this to go. And then I just thought that the only way around it at this point was to free place. And it's coming out. It's working. I wanted it to be a little crisper and cleaner than this, what you see right here. But it's I mean, once I delete the wire, you're really not going to be able to see that. But yeah, let me delete that. Sad to see it go because I spent so many hours trying to make it function right. Let's just move this out of the way. Yeah, nothing wrong with the little... While we have your attention, have a look at this. But dropping the new game and asking one fan base to play 2 games at once, that won't fly. Yeah. Why split your player base? You know, when a big part of the people that are going to like your new game are the people that bought your previous game. Yeah, I don't I don't see why you would alienate all of the potentiality to bring people over to the new game once it's ready. Okay. Is that? That's a little bit off, I think. Okay, let's see here. The first part is always the most difficult, just doing this right here. Because I've got to get it at the right depth all the way across the tile. That looks to be about it. Okay, that's looking good so far. Oh, it looks like a little off. That might be covered up by the other. Okay, let's just go for it. Trying to think, what else would like, of course, fixes to all the broke ass shit that we've got to deal with on a daily basis of playing this game. Fix the broke ass game that we love dearly. Don't get us wrong, we absolutely adore this game, and we just say that in jest. Broke ass game. Oh, I forgot to tell Andre to post his Reddit post in No Man's High. I'll have to do that later. Okay. Oh, you know what else I forgot? I was running late. I was completely running late. And forgot to jump into VC in Discord. There it is. Totally spaced it. So if anybody's gonna hop in, if you're building here on the planet, or just want to pop in and say hey, VC's open. I think that at a certain distance, people won't notice that kind of detail. It's pretty solid. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I keep telling myself, but I keep wanting to try to be a perfectionist at it, which gets me into trouble, as some of you well know. I don't think we're getting fixes this round, and there might be that Worlds Part 3 then? Maybe. Then yes, for the love of God, fix the bugs. Yeah, I don't know what Worlds 3 would be unless they were overhauling all the like poison worlds and toxic planets and or radioactive. Like they've done the other biomes. I think that's and they've done what, desert biome as well, and icy biomes. All right, I think that's pretty good. Not perfect, but it's pretty straight all the way down. It doesn't get too high above. Oh, it's definitely taking shape though. Like I said, I need to raise this up a little bit because it's not quite, it looks more like a cap than it does like integrated into part of it. So I want it to kind of blend in a little bit better, I think. Only thing I could think, Worlds Part 3 becomes the multi-biome systems test for Light No Fire. That would be interesting. That would be cool. I don't know if that's gonna happen though. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Only time will tell. Okay, here we go. Alright, we got 3 more angles to do. Not too shabby. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 done. Well, 4. We've gotten 4 done. I did one earlier. Okay. Spin this around. I feel like I'm definitely getting faster at this too as time goes. Which, you know, one would expect. We're assuming they'll continue to use No Man's Sky to test Light No Fire systems. At a certain point, both game systems will diverge, no? Yeah, you know, I think like the stuff that they're doing is like the concepts. Like capes, you know, obviously they wanted to try out capes for Light No Fire, as evidenced by the trailer. So of course we were going to get capes to try that out. But how they're implemented and what they kind of seem to represent feel different to me between the 2 games already. It's like just the concept. It's not exactly a 1-for-1. For what Light No Fire would be. Okay. Coming along. All right. Ta-da. Just taking stock as we move along. This is less tedious. This is certainly less tedious than I expected it to be. It's moving much faster now that I've gotten this down a bit. Of course, right when I say that, this part decides not to cooperate. There we go. Just need to try a different angle. Try... Okay, I only need one for that one. That covered up pretty nicely with just the one. Hold on just a second. I gotta get a beverage. I'm a little parched. Okay, that's better. Toctic says everyone hated the scrap collecting stuff. I'm looking at it going cargo shifting in a ship's hold. They're testing all kinds of things in ways that aren't one-to-one. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, like they're probably going to use that mechanic, the trash collecting mechanic for like a cart. I would imagine, like that you're hauling some stuff around locally. That's what I would guess. And like, you know, to put items in like so many other fantasy type games, there's like a treasure chest and you start partitioned out for all kinds of different things. But then that object becomes an object on another thing. Like it could be carried around on carts, or whatever other locomotion we have in the game, drug by horse creatures. But then you know, it would just be, I feel like it's implemented just way different. You could pick up the chest off of your cart, move it into your abode, and when you move from one base to another, you can actually pack up stuff and move it to another base, is my guess. Just spitballing how I might approach it. But we won't know. We just won't know till it comes. Yes, more like game mechanics instead of thematic ones. Yeah, Sinister. And shared questing among groups. Right. Exactly. Yep, multiple physics objects is where things get messy. Just look at Kerbal Space Program. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I never played it myself, but I know people who have, and I've seen it in action, and I understand that reference. Okay. Oh, that's pretty solid. All right, let's try that. Okay, it's looking a little off. See if we can straighten that out. Or let's see if it gets bad. It looks like it might be alright, actually. Okay, we'll keep going. NMS dump trucks drove off on their own. I was laughing. Hello, Kraken, my old friend. Yeah, like I enjoyed it. I'm just gonna say that I enjoyed the expedition. It was different. It was fun. I really haven't done much of it since. But what we did do of it, what I did do of it was fun. I enjoyed it. And I did do a base that I forgot to. I just never got around to posting it. I need to do that after the anniversary. Just everything just kept coming up. Okay, just off ever so slightly. Not bad though. Not bad at all. And just keeping those just in case. Oh yeah. I need to save. Save regularly. Okay, what side do we have left? Oh, there's another errant wire to delete. Okay, I can get rid of that and that. Holy shit, we just got one more to go. It's going by pretty darn quick. Right. Yeah, that's the angle I want. Okay, this one's sitting a little differently, it feels like. See if I can remedy that. I think we got it. Okay. Yeah, whatever we end up getting, or you know, maybe not. Maybe there's a there's a chance that we don't get jack shit. There's always a chance. I'm still gonna enjoy it. Whether we get something or not, whatever it is, I'm gonna find something to enjoy about it. Because I would just rather be that way than the person on my Reddit post today who really doesn't act like he even likes the game, and I don't know why people who actively don't like the game are even bothered to be on Reddit talking about how they don't like the game. I feel like it's that Jurassic Park post. Hey, this guy doesn't like No Man's Sky. See, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Holy shit, did we do it? One little dot in the middle. Same on that side. Almost, that one's covered. And that one's covered. But we're the only ones that know that. Holy shit, we did it. And pretty quick. You're a wizard, Harry! Holy shit, did we do it that quick? Good God. Wild. Alright, I guess we start cleaning it up now. Dude. Reddit is definitely a honeypot for haters. Like, so much that right there. The amount of times I've deleted posts because people were just being relentless assholes about whatever I posted. Like, good God, man. I've deleted so many posts. And there was really no need for the hate. Okay. Dude. Saved the shit out of that. Alright, now let's go into cleanup mode. Did I want to keep these parts here for something? That's easy enough to do. I don't need that. Oh. This is so weird to be like finished this quickly with the shell. I almost don't know what to do with myself. Fuck, dude. Okay. I've spent so much time sorting all of this shit out that my brain is like claps hands. Well, we're done. It's like, no, brain, we've got other shit to do. No, we're done. No, we've got more shit to do. Gotta add a couple of levels, put some fun, interesting things in here. Oh, at some point I need to grab the winning statue. And by that I mean save edit the winning statue and the other two as well. So like I want to slap all three of them together on the same snap point and say something like we're better united. Something like that. I would love to be able to do like the part of the dark crystal that Ogre says when they all come back together to be whole again. Let me see if I can remember it. What was sundered and undone, behold the two made one. I could do that except for 3. It would take a couple of message modules, I think. But that might be a fun little thing to add to the base. Okay, and I'm just kind of like flying all over the place because my ADHD brain is like going much wilder than it was before. Okay, so what do I need to do? Next, I'm going to copy this, slap a couple of extra layers up here because I want to raise up the pyramid piece. Oh shit. Okay. We're going to delete all of the wires at once. Oh. All at once. It feels anticlimactic, but not all these wires, but all the angled wires that were helping me like figure out where to place everything. I mean, all told, it's not a bad endpoint given this angle. So I can actually shrink this down a bit. Oh, dude. It shows a little bit more how off that edge is. But no one's really going to notice that much, I think. Oh, dude, check it out. Make just a little adjustment over here. See how that is. Okay, that's... Oh, I needed to push it the other way. That's what I needed to do. Okay. There we go, that's better. Dude. I'm just freaking giddy right now. I thought I was gonna lose my mind the last couple of days trying to get this. And I looked for tutorials. I looked to see if anybody had done this. I couldn't find anybody that had done it. If they did do it, it was a small streamer that didn't have a lot of subscribers or something, but I could not find it. I tried several different search terms, and the only one that I found was like Flowery Squirrel and Scottish Rod both had tutorials for making this top pyramid exactly the same underneath, like this that I'm highlighting up, that part of it, like it was just a mirror image of the top. But I couldn't find anyone who even attempted this. So, cool. I think it's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, brain. What next? Oh yeah, freaking save it. That's what's next. Is it just me or is Dash quiet? How is this? Is this any better? Sometimes I do talk a little quieter than I should. Sometimes the mic is a little bit away. How's that sounding now? Any better? At all? Okay, now it's just free floating. Let me pick you up. Should put you inside somewhere. Right there for right now, I think. It picked up for a sec. Yeah, I'm not sure. Is anybody else having trouble hearing me? If so, let me know. See if we can diagnose it a little bit. Alright, let's hop inside. And start thinking about what I want to do in here. I've just left these triangles open just as a way to easily get in and out. But I want to glitch something here. It's got to be red lights. Oh, you hear me all right? Okay. Any better, Indestructible? Testing, testing, 1, 2. Okay, this will be a little bit easier if I am out of the way. Okay. Now see, this would be perfect if we had freaking triangle windows. I would put triangle windows in this if we had them. Like, best I can do. And I don't like that at all. It looks terrible. And everything, like this is all that gray color because I'm inside the structure now. Found out that the other day. It's like, why is everything such a weird color? Ah, never mind. Triangle windows, Sean. Triangle windows. Add that to the list of things that you could give us. Okay, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do lighting wise around here. I could just free place a whole bunch of lanterns. That would be really easy. Shrink them way down. But I want something a little bit more glowy, but not like a pill light, because the pill lights, I don't necessarily like the look. Although let me try this. the red pill light. Now, should I do it like that or like that? Just keep putting them all the way around. This is a nice spacing for them at least. Like it's easy for me to line up everything. It's a basic shape, Sean. Get with the program. Triangle windows. Right triangles would be fun too. But I doubt very seriously that's ever going to happen. The time for that was 5 years ago. Oh, and just one special announcement. Tomorrow is Founders Day for No Man's High. This is the 6th annual Founders Day celebration. No live stream. We're just gonna hang out in voice chat in the Discord and just hang out and have a good time. Probably back here building stuff, shooting off some fireworks, and yeah, just enjoying the day. Grabbing some NipNip, hanging out with friends. It'll be a good time. And that's usually, let's see, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. That's when we'll be kicking that off tomorrow. There is so much going on right now. So many events. So much No Man's Sky. Don't even have a new update. Okay, that might actually work. I wasn't sure at first, but I think that might actually work. I did a post on Reddit, on the big No Man's Sky Reddit. That's getting some traction. All about it being 5 days till the anniversary. And just talking about the No Man's Sky 10 website. No Man's Sky 10.online is where you can find it and go sign up. There's a little a fun little activity of helping spread the word about the anniversary. And then at the event, at the end of the little, it's like I think we were calling it the Expedition for Dreamers. And when you're done all of the parts of it, then you can make your own fully customizable Atlas ID card. And that is from Dreaming Fox at dreamingfox.dev. They have put together the fully customizable Atlas ID cards. You can get it You can get the cards through completing the Expedition for the Dreamers on the NMS 10 website. Or you can get it on just by going to the Dreaming Fox website. I've posted it in No Man's High Discord. The website version does not have No Man's High on it yet. So if you want No Man's High as an affiliation, then just go to the Discord and check out announcements. I made the announcement right before going live today. Can you make the glitch reality light source red? Have one at the top and bottom. The glitch reality. Oh, I don't think that one goes red. Let me finish this up and we'll check it out. But I don't think it goes red. Oh, that one's sitting at an odd angle. And that one is at an odd angle too, just in a different way. Okay, a couple of those three right there are kind of weird. That didn't happen to any other one. Strange. Burrow Cascade. Again, that's nothing but love for this broadcast game. Okay, just two more. All right. Okay. That's not bad. Go out here. See what it really... Oh. Okay. That's looking pretty dope. Oh, I remembered why I wanted those square tiles there. That's all right. That is all right. I can fix that easily. Okay, that's looking pretty cool. Right, now, hop back in. And it doesn't look too bad. I wanted that to be like red, but I think it's all right. What else do we have that's red? Freaking red. Wait, you were talking about the... Let's see. Let's see here. Said, was it a pocket reality glitch? Is that what you were talking about? Glitch reality. Glitch reality. Oh, the pocket reality generator? Not the holographic chart projector. Not the synthesis core. Oh, Atlas Corvette part in the middle. The one with the red ball. That might be interesting. I do have that Corvette part available. Let's see if we can just... Oh, it just... Why did it slap it on there like that? That's not supposed to be how you get on that. Okay, I could recess it down a little bit. Whoa, that'd be wild though. But is that what I want? Okay, let's try this. See if we can slap that timber wall. Whoa. Falling all the way to the bottom. Okay, it won't stick to the bottom of that. See if we can get it to happen from this side. I thought those would stick. Okay. Sometimes you have to tack on a small panel. Ah, seriously. Why are you not attaching? Of course, there's way too many snap. Oh. Oh, I had it. There it goes. Okay. So now, delete that. And grab the short timber wall. Oh yeah, I have to put this goofy thing back again. Small timber panel. I don't know why that's never been fixed. Like for every one you want to go down, you have to put the small floor tile on it in order for it to actually go down. So what we want to do is, let's try it with this one first. Do a little reverse adjacency glitch with this Aeron power shield. It's gonna probably take a couple of tries because universal adjacency has been messed up. especially, like I said before, at angles. On a flat surface, no problem. Trying to glitch things at an angle, oh, nightmare. Why? Let's see if I can try it at a different angle. Sometimes that's what does it. Like every time I would come up with a new workaround for every glitch that I tried, I got it to work exactly once, and then it wouldn't work anymore. I was almost convinced that Hello Games was just messing with me. Okay, it needs to be up a little higher than that. So going to delete that. We're going to do it up here. And since it worked at this angle, we're going to try that again. That's pretty sick. That might be what we do. Dude. There's a part of me that doesn't want to add Corvettes to a terrestrial base, but there's a part of me that doesn't really give a shit. That looks so freaking cool, though. I mean, what else is going to do that? Yeah, there's nothing else that's going to give that effect. There's nothing else. I got nothing. But I do want to do something. Show me what you got. I wanna put. Originally, I wanted this to be just a window that you could maneuver through or maneuver the camera through, but how are we gonna get into this structure otherwise, if not by jetpacking into the center? Damn, that looks so good, though. Might need to ditch it for now, and then just think about it and maybe bring it back later, because I need to think about how we're going to get inside, in and out. But damn, that's looking nice. Just that reveal as it comes around. Haha. Oh, that looks so good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of this, but I need to... Okay, the vignette's gone. Oh, sick, dude. Oh shit. Almost got those ships. Almost got those ships. I was scratching my nose, and so I missed it. Dude, that's looking cool as fuck so far. Yeah, I did think about teleporting inside. That might be the way to go. Like, do a have a couple of places. I was gonna do like an aquatic landing area, but I don't know. I like it, kind of like it being by itself amongst the skyline. But my original idea was to have sort of a lotus structure underneath. And then little walkways out to landing pads and stuff. And that might still be the thing to do. Hey Andre, welcome back. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Andre, earlier. Like, if you want to, anytime you want to drop a Reddit link into No Man's High, just drop it somewhere. You can do it in the No Man's High Reddit channel. You should have permissions to do that if you wanted to. But if you don't have the permissions, I'll make sure you do. Yeah, like you know, you're part of the community, so you know, want to highlight your stuff as well. Yo, Podman Sky, welcome in. How you doing, my friend? I'm just making an Atlas statue. That's where we're at so far. All proportioned correctly for an Atlas. Slap a 10 and it's the third recreation of our logo. Like, I did consider, I think I'm going to do something like that on the inside. Do like a, if I can pull it off, some kind of three-dimensional version of the logo. God, that looks sick. Okay. Oh yeah, I know what I wanted to do. Are all the wires in place for that? Oh, not all the wires. I can work around that. No worries. Think about that though for a second. Oh, oh yeah, I know how to do that. Now wait, are those upside down? No, the ones down there are upside down. This one should be right side up. 3, yeah, okay. Nope, that's not where I wanted that. Okay, that's where I wanted it. Drop that over to the center. No, that's not what I wanted to, that's not how I wanted it. Okay. That's all right. Derp, derp, derp. I can still achieve that by doing this. That's not. That wasn't supposed to happen that way. Where did you go? Oh, that was weird. Where did it go? I thought it looked like it placed. Maybe not. All right, we're just going to run it this way. Okay. And we're going to do one side of this and see if it's going to work. I want to try to float some red floor tiles, light tiles within the salvaged pieces just to see what that looks like. See if we can get. I know the floor tiles aren't really glowing the right colors right now, but I still want to try it. All right. Oh yeah, and like I said earlier, and I'll say it again since Podman is here. Uh, don't forget to tune into Podman Sky at the time of the No Man's Sky 10 event. Check us out. We'll be live streaming. Several people will be live streaming the same event, so we'll get all kinds of different angles and views of everything. So be sure and check that out. It's going to be at Podman Sky's Season 3 studio. Oh, that was weird. Why would you park yourself like that? And we're doing a universal adjacency glitch. That's what we want. Oh, dork. And where is the light floor? There we go. Okay. Set up a little power station real quick. Do. Solar panels. Red. Strap these all the way down in the bottom. Shrink them down a little bit. Just to make it easier to run everything in here. Little tiny baby solar panels. Shrink those down too. There we go. That'd probably be easier in camera mode. Okay. All right. Okay. Wait, which corner do I need to go to? Oh yeah. Just gonna put it right here in the middle of the floor for now. And then I can just distribute that wherever we want to go. But where did I put? Is that where I put it? No. There it is. And nothing. Alright, let's get out of the bottom of here. Okay, I was hoping for a little red glow, but... Oh wait, the batteries weren't on because it's dark out. Derp. Oh, but why are they all blue then? Oh, because I've got free power, so it should be lighting up. It's just the red isn't working. Okay. Should put in another floor. Need to figure out what all I'm going to do in here. It's always the hardest part when there's just this big shell. Just what does that look like? Just out of curiosity. Some interesting aspects to that. Not enough to mess with right now. But I do want to put, I want to kind of close off. If we're going to run with this, I want it to like close off somehow. But I'm not sure how to make that go about happening. I'll have to think about that for a minute to see what something like that might look like. Basically covering up this, so that you wouldn't be able to see this from the inside. It would just be like a cone sitting right here, kind of cone shape here. The only parts I can think of are too big. Okay, sometimes you just got to see what something looks like, even though you know it's probably a bad idea. So we're going to do that. Okay, it's so terrible. Such a terrible idea that it doesn't even want to do it. Just thinking making that sort of indentation. There's got to be a way to do that. Basically this, but several of them around. But it's not attaching to the back side of this. Okay, that's probably not going to work. Let's see if we can find something else that might. No, I think that piece is just too big. Yeah, that piece is just too big. But I liked what it could have been. What is that gonna look like? Okay, what level is that sitting at? Okay. Okay. I don't know if I'll get this to work, but it might be interesting. Hey, it's coming together better than I thought. Probably shouldn't jinx it. But in for a penny, in for a pound. I kind of like it so far. Just need to be able to put the rest of them in at the angles that I want to put them in. Okay, one of them isn't quite at the right angle. Okay. So close. Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna try for this other one first. Just keep spinning around till maybe it works. Can I make the ball thing bigger, scaled up? I could. I could. I want to try a little bit of this first. The important thing is you just got to be a little bit more stubborn than the game. Which is no easy task, let me tell you. Anyone else have things they want in the game? We went over a few ideas earlier. Feel free to drop those. I really do like hearing what people, wish this game was. Except for when everybody just wants PvP. That got old a long time ago. The fun part, finding the contact you want to attach to. The fun part. The fun part. One must think of Sisyphus as happy. Ah, there we go. Okay, now if I can get this one to hit correct, that'd be dreamy. That was kind of close. Oh, it did it. Where was that spot? There it is. Okay. So now can I get it to glitch in the other spots I want? Because that looks pretty cool, but I want to do 8 of them, not just 4. Oh, this is looking kind of Aztec temple a little bit. It's not exactly what I had in mind, though. Oh, that was close. That was so close. Let's see if we can rotate it over. It's coming out sick as hell. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I just need to get it to cooperate a little bit more. Four more parts at the 45-degree angle points. It keeps just getting so close. Oh, dang. That was almost perfect. It just needs to go over this way. Just a little bit. Nope. Oh, that was really close. Okay, come on. Alright, might need to do something else. Well, I might have the patience for this. I don't expect you guys to have the patience for this. This is a lot more tedious. But that's what I'm talking about. If I can get the rest of those parts in there, I think that's just gonna make it freaking sing. Here, pass the controller. I'll try. Would if I could. Would if I could. I have to attach at least 16. Fuck. That's insanity. I mean, it is a 32-sided circle, so technically it's possible. Getting that to actually happen is a whole ass other story. Still, it's coming along. All right. That's not even a bad feature right there on the inside. Especially if I could drop the rest of the stairs into place. 16, 16, 16. Why does it want to do cardinal directions, but not... Oh. No, that's not the right angle. Alright, so this looks like it could very well work. I'm going to leave that alone for a minute. What about some kind of ceiling feature? Some kind of lighting fixture up, you know, like a chandelier of sorts. And to achieve that, I'll put like a flat surface up top. As if it's going to happen, it needs a flat surface. Oh, that sticks out, doesn't it? Yup. That looks goofy. Alright, so I'll delete that. Leave that there for now. Grab a short salvaged wall. There we go. Nice and simple. It's singing. Yeah, but it's gonna like do a black metal opera by the time we're done with it is what I'm aiming for. Alright, we've got this little cross point right here. Is there something? What can we add? Make sure that that's not poking out. Nope. Do need to delete that though. Alright, let's browse through our parts. See what we see. They could make an interesting looking centerpiece. Does that go over? Oh wow, that hits red pretty hard. Black. Ugh, no. Oh. That's wrong. Okay, there we go. That's not gonna work. I need to shrink it before I drop it. But also, I want to keep this like all black light, black and then red lights, red accents that had purple in it. Not quite what I'm looking for. All right, what else have we got here? Wait, how are these showing up? Let's get some stabilized reality glitches. That's over. No, oh wait. Over here we go. Just want to see what these look like. How red is the red? Oh, that's pretty freaking red. That's pretty red. Stay over there for right now, and I will draw inspiration from you. Imagine people just hanging out and sudden Atlas looming, right? It just like came out of freaking nowhere all of a sudden. That'd be crazy. What are the glitching separators? How are they looking? Oh, yeah. Oh, that needs to go in here somewhere. That's a bummer. Interesting. Interesting. Man, that would be a super pain in the ass to try to glitch a bunch of those into a circle. I'd have to take everything apart in that area in order to pull it off. Atlas shape Corvette sounds like a next project. Dash. I actually that was one of my original thoughts in making this, was turning it into a Corvette shortly after. We'll have to see how it goes. Because that would be hilarious to park the Corvette version right next to the to the base version. I do kind of like that. See if it interferes on this side. No. Nice. Just gonna try it real quick. Every time I walk by this, I'm just gonna try it. See if it's decided to cooperate. Okay. Not right now, it's not. Okay. Just 1 second. I'll be right back. Ah, crap. Sorry, guys. My, when I was, I was eating a snack and I turned the mic back on and I'm just blabbering away thinking that I'm talking and, you couldn't hear me. So, that should have rectified things. The red light is no longer on my mic, which I didn't even notice earlier. But hey, there we go. We did a resize object glitch to get that light fissure to a larger size. And I see fireworks are being lit somewhere. Nowhere close. Oh, nope, can't go there. Alright. So, got an idea. Don't know how feasible it would be, but we're going to try it. Copy this. Whoa, hello. Oh, it's on. That's too close. That's too far. All right. Let's see here. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Okay, I see what needs to happen. Yeah, I need this. Two more, one more. Now I need that, and I need this. I think this is gonna work. Or not. As the case may be. Okay. Dang, man, this glitch timing is such a pain right now. And you know how when you say a word too many times and it loses all its meaning? It's kind of like that where you've misjudged the timing so many times that you just don't know what's right anymore. You just don't know what's right anymore. I have no idea what's going on. All right, that's not working. So we're gonna just do something else. See if we can get this to work. Because this is the basic idea that I had. It's just a little farther away from the center than where I wanted it. But you know, sometimes it's better to just adapt to do something different. And this is just super easy, snapping them into place. Now what I wanted to do was 8 of them. Just like over here, I want to do 8 of those. But I don't have anything to push against that angle because it's not going to show up right if I do it off of this. No, none of those are the correct angle. I wonder if I could flub it. I doubt it very seriously. Nope. Oh, most definitely not. And I can't just copy it and move it because like it's reading the underside of the internal structure as the bottom, and so it wants to put everything above that point, and so it goes through the parts and doesn't sit on the inside of them, and that's a problem. Okay, one thing I could do. I like to keep a bag of tricks. Let's try this. Let's grab that, put it in free place. Let's do this. And hit that. Now, that angle. Is it that angle? Okay, that's straight down. So it should be this angle. Let's try that. Oh, that is so close. I think that's close enough. I'm calling it that. So then I just got to copy this, leave it at that same angle. Turn the camera and put it over there. Gotta sort of slide over here a little bit, spin the camera around, because I need to keep it at that angle. No, that's not, because spinning it around can cause problems. Alright, is that it? That looks like it might be it. It's off to the side a little bit, but I think that's okay. sink it down just like before. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Builder's Hush. Coming to a theater near you. Okay. Alright, this is working out. Working out so far. Yeah, like I was originally gonna put a smaller curb deeper in, but that was kind of proven to be a little bit of a pain in the ass because glitching from this long short wall to a small wall and then putting it a half what is that, a small wall up there somewhere, but yeah, no, I'm okay with this. It's not exactly what I wanted, but I think it's close enough. All right, now we can get rid of all of this. Careful not to delete the important stuff. Okay, do I want that big giant one there? I don't think I want that one behind there. Get rid of that for now. But we could use some more like red glow back here behind the light fissure. Oh, you know what I didn't think of doing? Well, I did, but then I forgot it. I thought about doing an octo cabinet glitch right here with the capillary shells, and then kind of layer that with the light fissure, but I'm not sure how that is going to look. But first, I want to put some lamps. Put some lamps down. Or the lantern. And we just hide that right in there. Alright, how's this gonna go? Wait, where did you go? Okay. You're hidden right there. Okay. Drop these fairly quickly. wait, did I not put one? Okay, I got 2 more to go. Wait a minute. Is there one hiding? Ah, there it is. Okay. I thought there was one over here because it's reflecting like there's one there. Yeah, there's gotta be. There's one there. It's making the proper reflections right there. Hey, DG squared. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Here, I'll show you real quick what what we're doing. Are you aware of anyone doing an actual 1-1 dimensions of the atlas? I tried looking, and I couldn't find anyone who tried this exact thing. But I figure you've seen a whole lot more than I have, and maybe you've seen. Oh, okay, you did it. I didn't see. I was trying to come up with a video. I couldn't find a video. Made one several years ago. Okay. All right. So I'm not the first. But this was I had to. None of the glitches were working to get it the way I wanted it to line up. So I had to resort to hand placement, very careful free place mode. Look up Temple of the Kindred Soul, my first of the series. Dude, okay. Okay. I will check that out. Um, okay. Well, I am in good company, if nothing else. So yeah, I just based it off of this pyramid and capped it off with that, and it worked out pretty well. I probably could have made the pyramid a little bit smaller and have it still work. Uh, but I had messed with it several times, and I was like, maybe I'll just leave it alone and stop messing with it too much. Can never go wrong with a good Atlas temple. For sure, I must agree. Where's where are the arms holding up the heavens? Hey Sid, how you doing? Welcome in. What up, my dude? And welcome in Eastern Passage. Dude, that's crazy good. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We've got some pill lights in a circle, and I'm trying to do these salvage stairs also in a circle to give that sort of conical structure behind it. Turtles all the way down. Extreme close up. But yeah, so I wanna put more of these stairs around in a circle. It was relatively easy to put these 4 in, but I want to do at least 8, maybe more if I can pull it off. Um, we'll see, but I think it has a really cool effect. I'd thought about not doing a Corvette part in it, but it just looks so freaking cool. I like your red eye better than mine. It's coming along nicely. I originally was just going to have a red ringy glow, and you could jetpack into that. Like you're a tiny spaceship and you float yourself in. Uh, but then Mr. Sinister suggested this part, and I haven't really looked back yet. It looks pretty dope. I made mine out of reality glitches. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing on the inside. I'm doing reality glitches in this whole thing inside. And then there's going to be a great big light fissure. And then we'll see where it goes from there. Maybe we keep it, maybe we do something different. This is looking like a whole interesting structure that once we get more of the stairs in there, figure out what that's going to end up looking like, if anything. Like an Atlas interface or something. That'd be fun. I'm afraid I cannot do that, Polo. Oh yeah, I can see it. Will look really cool. Yeah, I think it will. I think it'll all look really cool. Got the Steam Deck dock working. Fantastic, Sin. Fantastic. Telling you this needs transplant onto a Corvette. It'll be. I think I am going to make it into a Corvette. I'm not going to, fly it into the anomaly. Uh, but I will fly it around to like some Corvette meetups, I think. It'll be good. All right, let's get. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to do one of my Octo cabinet thingies. Let's see how well I can pull that off. Should be easy enough. So for that, we're going to come over here and grab an Octo cabinet. Or Octa cabinet. And we're just going to make that super big. I think that's is that about where we need it? All right, one way to find out. So basically this is just going to be scaffolding. And I need to remember which way this goes. So basically you just run a wire. And we're just going to go up with it. And then we're going to reach down and grab the capillary shell. And we get this right here. So this was something I developed a few years back. And the Octo cabinet makes really good scaffolding. So you can get that wire and you can just keep making them all the way around. Since we're doing 8s, just do that all the way around. And then so then you can just start slapping objects on there real easy, like with just a simple wire glitch. And you can stack objects. You can put multiple layers of these wires. You can put the wires in the opposite direction, which rotates the object in the opposite direction. So like this, the backside would show if we had reversed the wire. if the wire was going from up here down to here. But instead we're going from here and just going up. This also works on the hex table. The hitbox goes all the way down the sides as if the entire shape were a hexagon. So you can layer the wires just like that. Another fun thing you can do is you can get, let's try to get this up here. You can take the wire from here onto this other face and stop it over there like in the middle, and it'll put a wild twist onto the objects, and you can just pop those around in a circle for some great effects. And then you can put a tier up here, you can put 1 or 3 tiers of wires here, but it does get tricky with placing stuff because you have all of these snap points. So sometimes what I like to do is like do a set around the base first, take care of that, delete all of the wires, and then work on the top area, and then it's a little bit more free because I mean even right there that's 16 snap points. Well, you're the master of the Octo Cabinet. Should be amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Love to hear your origin story in the cafe dash. Please post in the landing pad. I will. I will do that. That would be fantastic. I would love to do that. Ideas with a twist. That red texture is great. Thank you, Nick Gaston, and welcome in. Thanks for joining today. Lord of Sin says, I'm sure it starts like most origin stories when a mommy and a daddy love each other very much. When an anomaly and a traveler like each other very much. And are as high as a giraffe punani on hormones. Oh my god, Sin. They make the beast with 2 backs sometimes in a car. Have you ever tried that with light boxes? I have tried. I have tried doing some of the Enra Silver tricks with light boxes and whatnot. And sometimes they work perfectly. Other times it's harder for me to wrap my head around. There is a base that I need to show you at some point. I'll take some pics or a small video and post it to the cafe. Like I started doing like a wall of light cubes and then selectively wire glitching objects in a pattern across a wall of light cubes. And sometimes the wall is in a circle. So I've done some pretty wild stuff with that I'll have to show you. Would that be like the walkers and the bees told to NMS children? Oh my gosh. All right. Back at it. And so we're just going to pop these around real quick. And you can see it's not, the one thing I was worried about was it poking through the wall. So it's not happening, so that's great. And there's lots of fun objects that layer well together. when working this technique, like if you put this on the back wire and then I just noticed some of these are on the back wire, some of them are on the front wire. I'll have to rectify that. And then you get something like, oh, here it is. The curly coral on the front spot. So then you get that layering effect. And then you can even do something like the aquatic crystal. And you get that kind of action happening. And then you can just go in and just play with the colors and see what pops out and what works and what doesn't work for you. So the capillary shell is on the back wire point, and then the other two objects are at the front wire point. So that there are so many possibilities. There's some great stuff that you can do with this. Okay, my brain's starting to turn to mush. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. Oops. Wrong timing. Okay, there's a last one. All right, and then we're going to delete the octo cabinet. And then for that matter, we can delete these wires. And I forgot to check this before just going ahead and doing the whole thing, but we're just gonna see what happens. And maybe I fix it off camera. Okay, so we're gonna hop over here and grab the light fissure. Cache that. I've already got these wires over here. We're gonna get this wire. Oh, and I was just given an egg, companion egg. It's pretty easy on a lot of these tiles to find the center. There we go, look at that. Look at that. Whoa! Alright, I need to change the color. And thank you for subscribing, Vitor Mancio. I hope I didn't slaughter that too badly. Thank you for joining. Welcome in. Okay, we want that red. And we want to go into camera mode. Oh, first what we want to do is hop outside so the colors will normalize. Now we'll go inside again. And now we have this. And that's kind of how you build like a layered sort of object for decor. There are children in I missed some comments, it seems. There are children in this simulation with only 16 minutes to live. Well now, who has the funding to grant all those wishes? Why, Emily, of course. Make-A-Wish obviously couldn't be sustained in this instance. The dreamer children. Sure, that makes sense. Any random Joe can become a billionaire in the Nexus after people dump their igniters everywhere. No one does igniters anymore. It's just what is it? The AI thingies. No, nobody does igniters anymore. Oh hey, it's On Center. Welcome in, my dude. What's happening? What is happening? Glad you could hop in. Wait until they start waking up. It'll be the Matrix all over again. You got that right, Indestructible. Man, they'll be too busy telling impressionable people to eat laundry pots. Oh man. All right, so yeah, we did that. We did that. All right, so uh, unfortunately, this is the time for me to end the stream. It happened way too fast today. I wish I had another couple of hours to hang out with you guys, but it really is time for me to go get some food. Um, I will, let's see, next time I will be streaming. I'm not sure exactly. I'm going to try to get in at least one or two other streams during this week. See if we can't finish this out. I'll also be doing a lot of off-camera action to finish this off. And but I'm gonna try to get another stream or two in to see where we can go with everything. I wanna make this really pop. It's looking good right now, but yeah, what I have, if it comes out right, it'll be insane. Um, and yeah, everything's coming along nicely. Especially after how hard it was the last few days of the glitches not working. It's doing so much better right now. Uh, doing the free placement that I did to finish this off. Um, but yeah, I appreciate everybody stopping by and spending some of your very valuable time. If you did ring the bell, that will let you know the next time I do stream. Those notifications will go out and you can get one of those. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do a Corvette between now and Sunday. It just depends on how quickly I can finish this out. I want to do some stuff underneath it in the water to really dress it up nice and see if I can get a promo video shot. That's going to be an insane tight schedule if I'm going to try to pull that off. But yeah, thanks again for coming in, hanging out. Thank you to new subscribers. I appreciate it greatly. Links for Discord for No Man's High is in the description. And hey, we got added to Dreaming Fox's Atlas ID card system. So you can now use No Man's High as your affiliation on your Atlas ID card. So go check that out. That's also in our Discord in the announcements for today. That just happened this morning. So yeah, uh, thanks again, everyone. I appreciate it, and uh, I think I remembered everything. Follow hashtag NMS10 for the anniversary celebrations. Keep tuning in. There's going to be a ton of streamers. I'll be on Podman Sky on the big day on Sunday. And then we're going to have a big No Man's High event on this planet. So look for that happening. And thanks again, everybody. Till next time. Peace out, y'all.